of the Imitation of Christ by Thomas A. Kempis. Chapter 2. Of the humble conceit of ourselves. Every man naturally desireth to know, but what availeth knowledge without the fear of God? Better surely is a humble rustic that serveth God than a proud philosopher that, neglecting himself, studieth the course of the heavens. Whoso knoweth himself well groweth mean in his own conceit, and delighteth not in the praises of men. If I understood all things in the world, and were not in charity, what would that help me in the sight of God, who will judge me according to my deeds? Cease from an inordinate desire of knowing, for therein is found much distraction and deceit. The learned are well pleased to seem so to others, and to be accounted wise. There be many things which to know doth little or nothing profit the soul, and he is very unwise who is intent upon any things save those which avail for his salvation. Many words do not satisfy the soul, but a good life comforteth the mind, and a pure conscience giveth great confidence towards God. How much the more and the better thou knowest, so much the more rigorously shalt thou therefore be judged, unless thy life hath been more holy. Be not, therefore, lifted up for any art or science, but rather fear for the knowledge that is given thee. If thou thinkest that thou knowest many things, and understandest them very well, know also that there be far more things which thou knowest not. Be not high-minded, but rather acknowledge thine own ignorance. Why wilt thou prefer thyself before another, since there be found many more learned and more skilful in the law than thou art? If thou wilt know or learn anything profitably, love to be unknown, and to be esteemed as naught. The deepest and most profitable reading is this: the true knowledge and contempt of ourselves. It is great wisdom and high perfection to esteem nothing of ourselves, and to think always well and highly of others. If thou shouldest see another openly sin, or commit some heinous offence, thou oughtest not to esteem the better of thyself, for thou knowest not how long thou shalt be able to remain in good estate. All of us are frail, but thou oughtest to esteem none more frail than thyself.